Welcome to Animasked. In today's video, we're diving into anxiety, looking at it through the lens of art and keeping things a bit light. And to take us deeper into this, I'll hand it over. So, let's get started.
All right, let's talk about that little gremlin, that annoying roommate in your head that pays no rent but has a lot to say. The one that's always screaming, "We're all gonna die," or "You're gonna mess this up," even when you're just like trying to decide what to watch on Netflix. Yeah, anxiety. That magnificent pain in the backside. So you're here, which means you probably know what I'm talking about. That churning stomach, the racing thoughts, the what ifs that play on a loop like a bad song. It's supposed to be our body's alarm system, right? Warn us of danger. But man, how often are we actually in danger? Like real saber-toothed tiger about to eat your face danger? My guess, not often. So why is this alarm bell ringing all the dang time? Today, we're going to dive into that. We're going to talk about what this anxiety beast really is, why it loves to party in our brains, and most importantly, how we can tell it to politely, or not so politely, take a hike. Because honestly, it's exhausting. We're going to look at some weirdly effective ways to deal with it, both in the heat of the moment and for the long haul. Stick around. This might just change how you see that little voice. Okay, so first up, what is this thing? I've always pictured it like this mental vampire. Seriously, it lives in your head and its whole job is to just suck the joy and energy right out of you. It's constantly chattering, right? "Oh, you shouldn't have said that," or "What if this terrible thing happens?" or "You filled out that form wrong and now the anxiety police are going to get you." It just loves to invent problems and then pretend it's going to solve them, but mostly it just makes more problems. It's like that friend who helps you move, but mostly just eats your pizza and criticizes your packing. And this vampire, it thrives on making you see danger everywhere. It's like your brain's fire alarm system has gone completely haywire. A fire alarm is useful if there's, a fire. But what if it goes off every time someone makes toast, or lights a birthday candle, or just thinks about fire? That's anxiety. It's sending these false signals, screaming, "Danger, danger," when you're perfectly safe. The thing is, our brain thinks it's helping. It's like, "Whoa, you're feeling anxious? Quick, do this weird ritual. Avoid that thing. Overthink it for 6 hours." And when we do that stuff, the compulsions, the avoidance, we get a tiny bit of relief just for a second. And the brain goes, "See, I told you. Good job. You're safe now." So next time, guess what? It tells you to do the exact same thing. It's a vicious cycle, man. We got to teach the brain, "Yo, dude, chill. It's just toast. No fire here." So you're probably thinking, "Okay, cool. It's a vampire fire alarm, but why me? Why is my alarm so sensitive?" And that's a great question. A lot of the time, these super strong fear responses, these panic attacks that feel like the world is ending, they're not just random. They're often echoes from way back. I'm talking about stuff from when we were kids, things that made us feel super threatened or alone, stuff we might not even consciously remember, but our body remembers, our subconscious remembers. It's like an old injury that still aches when the weather changes. That feeling of, uh-oh, something bad is about to happen gets wired in. So this anxiety, it's often a fear that doesn't even know what it's afraid of in the present. It's just this free floating dread. And our brain, trying to be helpful, slaps it onto whatever's in front of us. "Oh, you have a presentation? That's the scary thing. Going to a party? Danger." It's projecting these old, unresolved feelings onto new situations. It's like we're constantly bracing for a hit that already landed years ago. And sometimes, man, these feelings can build up until bam, panic attack, which is basically your brain hitting the absolute red alert catastrophe is imminent button. All right, so what if you're in it? Like full blown panic, heart hammering, can't breathe, the whole 9 yards. First off, know this: you're not dying. It feels like it, but you're not. Now, while we work on the long-term stuff, there are a few weird, in-the-moment things that can sometimes help yank you back. I've heard, and hey, I've tried some of this, that doing something really physical can help. Like literally stomp your feet hard, or clench your fists and teeth like you're trying to crush a diamond. Sounds bonkers, right? But it can jolt your system. Another one, get something in your stomach. Eating something, anything, can weirdly calm things down. It's like it tells your animal brain, okay, we're eating, so we can't be that close to death. And look, this isn't medical advice, okay? But sometimes a tiny sip of something strong, like a really tiny bit, can take the edge off just enough for you to breathe. It's like a shock to the system in a different way. The point is to interrupt that spiral. These aren't cures, they're like hitting the pause button on the panic. You're basically trying to get your brain to focus on something, anything, other than the we're all gonna die soundtrack. Okay, so those are emergency brakes. But how do we stop the car from speeding out of control in the first place? This is the big one. We have to retrain our brain. And here's the super counterintuitive, kind of annoying truth. You stop anxiety by not fighting it so hard. I know, sounds ridiculous. Don't fight the thing that feels like it's killing me. But hear me out. When that anxious thought pops up, what if I fail? What if they judge me? Instead of immediately trying to squash it, argue with it, or run away, you gotta try something different. You gotta lean into the uncertainty. So your brain screams, everyone at this party will hate you. Instead of hiding in the bathroom or rehearsing conversations, you just kind of go, yeah, maybe not, cool. Or even, yep, totally. They're all gonna hate me. Sweet. You're not agreeing with it to believe it, you're agreeing with it to disarm it. You're showing your brain, look, I hear your scary story, but I'm not reacting like it's a real tiger this time. I'm willing to risk it. This is what some smart folks call exposure and response prevention. You expose yourself to the fear, bit by bit, and you prevent yourself from doing your usual safety dance. It's uncomfortable. Oh my goodness, it's so uncomfortable at first. You're gonna feel anxious, but you're teaching your brain, see, I felt the fear, I didn't do the weird safety thing, and I didn't die. The world didn't end. It takes practice over and over and over again. You're not trying to cure anxiety, because man, trying to find a cure just keeps you stuck looking for one. You're changing your relationship with it. You're letting it be there, like an annoying song on the radio, but you're not letting it pick the station anymore. You're taking the power back. So look, this anxiety thing, this mental vampire, this faulty fire alarm, it's a tough nut to crack, but it's not impossible. It starts with understanding that a lot of what it's telling you is just noise, old programming. It's about recognizing that voice, that feeling, and choosing, even when it's super hard, to respond differently, to not always believe the hype. It's about realizing you can feel anxious and still do the thing. You can be uncertain and still live your life. And slowly, bit by bit, that alarm starts to get a little quieter. The vampire gets a little less thirsty. You start to get your energy, your peace back. And that, my friends, is pretty damn cool.
So, what do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's create a space for real understanding here and help each other. If you found value in this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more content that truly shape our lives. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.